What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Detroit Tigers versus Cleveland Guardians, Game 2. So Tigers are up 1-0 in this series, and they have a 50.5% chance to win, and the Guardians have a 49.5% chance to win. So Tigers win tomorrow, they win the series. If Guardians win, they tie the series, and series goes on to Game 3. So this is at Cleveland. For pitchers, Mize for the Tigers has an ERA of 3.87 and a WHIP of 1.27. And Bibby for the Guardians has an ERA of 4.24, WHIP of 1.23. So good pitching for Mize, not really good pitching for Bibby. So I say it's a definite advantage for the Tigers. So despite the home field advantage that the Guardians have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Tigers beat the Guardians tomorrow and win the series. San Diego Padres versus Chicago Cubs. Game 2. So the Cubs lead 1-0 in the series, and they have a 61.5% chance to win, while the Padres have a 38.5% chance to win. This is at Chicago. For pitchers, Cease for the Padres has an ERA of 4.55 and WHIP of 1.33. And Kittredge for the Cubs has an ERA of 3.4, WHIP of 0.98. Now, Kittredge has pitched in 53 innings this year, while Cease has pitched in 168. So let's look at Kittredge's career. So for his career, he has an ERA of 3.43, WHIP of 1.17. So with those numbers, that's good pitching for Kittredge. Not really good pitching for Cease. So I say it's a definite pitching advantage for the Cubs. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Cubs will beat the Padres tomorrow and win the series. Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees, game 2. So, Red Sox are up 1-0 in the series, and they have a 40.8% chance to win tomorrow, while the Yankees have a 59.2% chance to win. This is at New York. For pitchers, Bello for the Red Sox has an ERA of 3.35 and a WHIP of 1.24. And Rodon for the Yankees has an ERA of 3.09 and a WHIP of 1.05. So, that's good pitching for both teams. Not really significant difference here. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Yankees will beat the Red Sox tomorrow and even the series to keep their season alive. Cincinnati Reds versus Los Angeles Dodgers, game 2. So at the time recording this, the Reds and Dodgers are playing right now. So neither one is ahead. And as I saw, it was, you know, bombed first, no outs, 0-0. So basically, that game's basically just started right now at the time recording this. But let's talk about tomorrow's game. So the Reds have a 29.7% chance to win, while the Dodgers have a 70.3% chance to win. This is at LA. For pitchers, Little for the Reds has an ERA of 3.81 and a WHIP of 1.1, while Yamamoto for the Dodgers has an ERA of 2.49 and a WHIP of 0.99. So that's good pitching for both teams, but a definite advantage for the Dodgers. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Dodgers will beat the Reds tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.